Okay, so what is your favorite project that you have done?
So I've lots of passion projects because I tend to love everything I work on. But I probably would say singing for survival, rather than a lot of people would probably expect I would say making a mark, which is this big collaborative documentary theatre production that we made about Mark Smith, my colleague with Down syndrome, and it was all about his life. But probably one of my favorite projects so far was uh, singing for survival, and probably the reason this was is that uh, it ended up as a play, and it was funded by a arts participation project award because we brought our participants from under the mill together with a group of professional artists, theatre makers, sound designers, production managers, and it was the most ambitious project we had ever done at the time. But I wrote and I directed it, and a lot of our work with Run of the Mill to that date had been devised, and we did devise Singing for Survival as an ensemble. We came up with the concept and the ideas, but then I got to sit down and kind of write the script, and it was probably one of the most my favorite collaborative projects are the ones that I feel great artistic enrichment from. So, in terms of my own, like completely outside of my role in supporting my collaborating artists, this is something I'm realizing more and more over the last 2 years is that if my artistic voice doesn't live somewhere in the project, I get less excited about it because then my role is one of just purely supportive,
Facilitator.
creative. And a lot of my work has been like that. And even with Making a Mark, even though I perform in Making a Mark and I co created it, this is so much Mark Smith's life story that he's always going to have more authorship over it. And I suppose um, it's like that thing of being able to put on your own oxygen mask first in order to be able to breathe life to other people's work.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's something that I don't apologize for anymore is that I need to find artistic nourishment in the work. But because I collaborate so often with people who've been so disempowered, people, learning disabled artists, autistic artists, I do ensure that I feel that it is important that our voices are equal or they are even more empowered or elevated above mine, especially when the work is autobiographical or documentary. So probably Singing for Survival. It was the kind of first project where I kind of felt like so proud of it afterwards in a kind of in an individual way, not just proud of what the men and women I work with had achieved, but proud of what I had made too. So that would be the one, Singing for Survival.
Brilliant. Yeah, that's exactly, you're just voicing exactly how I need to work because